A woman gets paid less than a man because, well, that's the way it's always been. Despite the issue being taken up by public figures and the media, we still need to debunk that perception. Even if it's the norm, it's not okay. To drive positive change, AAUW wanted to make people uncomfortable about the reality of the gender pay gap. How? By using simple demos to illustrate what it really means. On April 12, to mark Equal Pay Day, an ad was launched.
Another standstill on Capitol Hill as both parties failed to meet a policy compromise, leaving Congress at an impasse.
In sports, the women's national team makes its final preparations for their match against Germany this Friday.
And the City Zoo welcomes newborn panda cub Peter. The panda cub is said to be in good health and is already taking his first steps.
And finally, in economic news, the gender pay gap in the United States still persists, as the latest economic statistics show that on average, a woman earns 79 cents for every dollar a man makes, meaning she must work 21% longer to make the same as her male counterpart. For Evening News at 11, I'm Susan Thompson. Good night.
And a radio spot helped drive the message across. The campaign hasn't received many likes. There is nothing to like about this issue. Instead, people have reacted using emoticons and sharing the film online, hoping that better news won't take as long as expected.
Tres, cuatro.
The Coors Light Indie Fest is the largest independent music event in Puerto Rico. But after a 2-year hiatus, the festival had lost relevance among independent musicians. Local cult icons, including Alegría Rampante, were turning down their invitations to play at the event. Coors Light needed to refresh the perspective of this small but highly influential group of artists. And it did. SoundCloud analysis showed that most of the bands on the roster were following one band, Fantasmes, a local independent band with an impressive trajectory. So we rented and refurbished their home studio and invited the bands to use it as a rehearsal space for their upcoming performance. Each rehearsal was recorded and shared online by the brand and, most importantly, the artists. Engagement rocked. Because we influence the influencers by making the bands our pre-event audience.
For decades, promoters have excelled at one thing: annoying people. It was about time someone put them to good use. Meet the Kit Kat Break Squad. An elite team of promoters ready to tackle the most tedious tasks for you. Whether you're at work or working out or doing whatever it is you dread, our break cadets will take your place. Anytime, anywhere. While you enjoy your Kit Kat break.
We even gave the announcer one.
How's that for a break from traditional promoters? Kit Kat Break Squad.
Hello, pregúntale a Papo.
Así nació Papo, el personaje creado por T-Mobile e interpretado por el actor Luis Guzmán, que representa el típico empleado de otras compañías celulares. A través de la campaña se muestran diferentes situaciones a las que al final solo T-Mobile le ofrece solución. En TV, 4 anuncios establecen la idea.
Hello, pregúntale a Papo.
Si ver videos me gasta el internet y se pone lento, ¿qué hago?
Fácil. Deje de ver la película y llame a alguien que la vio para que te la cuente. Que la pases bien.
Ejecuciones de radio sirven de apoyo.
Hello, pregúntale a Papo.
Buenas, ¿ustedes tienen un plan para no compartir internet?
¿Que sí qué? Esconde los teléfonos de todo el mundo y el internet es para ti solo. Ese es tu plan.
Libérate de los planes En digital, el contenido creado incluye videos.
Papo. Hello. Ok. Pregúntale a Papo. Hola, óyeme. Un momentito, mi amor.
Además de posts y GIFs que interactúan con los comentarios de los usuarios. Rápidamente Papo se hizo parte de la cultura popular y muchos usuarios crearon contenido con él.
¡Papo!
Tanto fue el éxito que hasta estaciones de TV y radio hicieron parodias de nuestro personaje.
Hello, pregúntale a Tato.
Tato, no consigo trabajo.
Hello, pregunta de Papo.
Sí. ¿Ustedes me pueden poner una canción?
Claro que sí. después de las 3 horas de bla 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 que te esperamos.
Los resultados superaron las expectativas y el mes de lanzamiento fue el de mayor ventas en todo el año. Bueno, Papo, si nos preguntas a nosotros, a la campaña le fue bastante bien.